Hello and welcome to my unofficial season 2 commentary video as a special for my 200 subscriber special. Welcome, and this is usually where I record my videos in the background. So if you know this corner, you've probably been on my channel for a while. Now I'm going to be working on my makeup while I talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing today. Also, let's give it up for Staffy Poo the second. Gonna be joining me in this video. So basically, in the original video I did for my season 2 commentary, I released it. It was gonna be released a little bit before season 2 actually came out because it was mostly just me being mad about the scenes they released and my stupid theories were getting denied. But basically there was a scene where in that video where I started talking a lot about my personal life, and I look back on that and I realize now that that might have been something I wanted to post like in the rage of the moment, but now as I look back in the present, I feel like that would be a really stupid thing to post because it talked a lot about some very private things I don't feel comfortable sharing to YouTube anymore as my channel gets bigger. I mean, maybe I'll talk about it when I'm got some, like, you know, more experience on YouTube, but for now I don't feel comfortable sharing that. If you were my close friends or I had a larger fan base with more followers, I might have talked about it more, but since I'm a small time creator with less than 200 subscribers at the moment I record this, I do not feel comfortable sharing the video at the moment because I feel like the information could be used against me. Now, as we speak, I'm currently, the season 2 has been fully released, and perhaps by the time you end up watching this, it's been like, who knows, maybe it's been 2 years, maybe it's been a year, and season 3 is out, who knows, but for now, I just wanted to talk about what I thought of season 3. Wow. I have so much to say. So basically, I'm gonna start by talking about my general opinion. Season 2 felt really, really rushed. Like, it could have been spread out more, and the plot felt a little bit clumped. The writing was good. The writing felt kind of rushed, and I know that's probably something you've heard a lot. Like, I think in my personal opinion that season 2 was amazing. They did a really good job on the animation. The art was good. The plot was amazing. It just felt very, very rushed. It felt like everything was going super quick. It felt like everything felt very rushed. And then the songs were really good. Like, of course, my personal favorite is Don't You Forget or Losing Streak, which of course are very popular, but the finale, are you kidding me? I did not like Hear My Hope. It felt just very rushed. Not rushed really, more like it felt the singing was amazing, the animation was great. It just was, I don't understand how shooting magical beams that we have no prior knowledge about apparently is equal to, apparently magic beams now equals magic that can save the world. Wow, totally giving My Little Pony, not that that's a bad thing. My Little Pony is a great show, just not something I'm super into. If you notice me keep tapping the camera, it's probably because my camera, I have a screen time limit like most kids do, and I repetitively have to, I'm recording this from my videos in my send it to people messages app. What the heck is going on with my grammar today? And so that's that. But there was, yeah, that's why I keep having to press it, because it keeps turning itself off. It's very mean. But anyway, so season 2, yeah, Hear My Hope, it's like a common opinion that it didn't feel very good. I also didn't really like how when they were like, it was a little confusing to me, Hear My Hope. I was like, bro, is this how you're really gonna close off a season that everyone's been waiting for like ages? You're gonna be like, oh, well, element of friendship, boom chicka boom, we shoot magic beams, the world is saved. Yeah, that made no sense. But it would have been really cool if we could have gotten like some more big battle scene like we got in the the first season. Personally, I feel like I liked the first season better, and I know that's like a very unpopular opinion, but the first season was, in my opinion, a lot better because I feel like the plot was better. I feel like it made more sense. And then that was my dad. And then it just felt very strange to me that like everything felt very plotless for a while. Like, I feel like killing off Adam really removed a giant plot point, a really big obstacle. Like, Vox being the main villain of this season did make sense. He did a very good job. I loved Vox's songs, Brighter. His whole villain arc was really good. It's just, when they killed off Adam, I feel like they got rid of a really large threat to this season. Like, I feel like they got rid of a huge thing that could have been used in more seasons and could have been used in a different, like, another way of writing that could have been used in another fun way, but, that's just my opinion. Like, I don't doubt that what they're doing is probably going to be a big setup for something really cool in future seasons, but, like, seriously, bro? I mean, Gravity was a banger, though, not gonna lie, but it felt like it was. I'm not really a huge fan of Gravity, but I feel like it was a very good song, very, very, good villain introduction song. So, anyway, back to the topic of, season 2. The songs, though, were really good, but I feel like they weren't as memorable as season 1's. Like, if you've watched Saber Sparks' video before, you know what I meant by, like, season 1 songs just felt like they had a lot more behind them. They felt a lot deeper. They felt more connected to the characters. They felt, in my opinion, like they had more writing time. Like, I think that season 2 songs were great, but season 1's were just better in my opinion. But I'm not gonna say that season 2 songs aren't absolutely amazing though. Like, I repetitively listen to them daily. There is not a chance in the world that my mom hasn't heard Losing Streak enough to make her ears boggle. But yeah, not gonna lie, it kind of lacked. And also, next thing I'm gonna talk about is my opinion on the amount of Radio Static they had in the second season. Now, personally, I am not a Radio Static shipper. I ship Radio Apple. However, I do ship Radio Silence. So it was kind of interesting to see that dynamic. I really liked how the Vox line that he had where he was like, you know, and then I felt like that really was an interesting dynamic for me. At first, I did not like it. I wanted it, but then as I like watched more of the season, it really grew on me, and then that turned me into a Radio Silence shipper. Also, it really kind of was cool to see what I felt like was possibly canonical confirmation for Arrow Ace Alistair, but I do not know. I mean, I'm still kind of hoping for Radio Apple, but if it wasn't confirmed, I would be perfectly happy with Ace Alistair, because I myself am asexual, but that's about as much as you're gonna get to know for now. That I'm asexual. But yeah, it's really cool to have representation for more underrepresented people and margins in, like, big shows and characters who are really loved. But I feel like the asexuality is kind of written, like, I feel like of all the characters they could have chosen to be ace, I feel like it was really weird that they chose Alistair, because he's such a villain. Like, obviously he has like a lot of like lacking in like his heart, his like he obviously had something big happen to him in life that makes him not want to trust like literally anyone. But personally, I feel like writing him as being ace makes it give off this trope that all ace people are heartless, all ace people do not have hearts, all ace people are villainous, and that is not true at all. Some of the nicest people I know are ace, and I'm not saying that just because I'm an ace, but I'm saying that because having a character that is such a big villain and then it's like set up to be a giant villain in like the 3rd season, as everybody is suspecting, it does not portray sexuality in a good light. It really just adds to that harmful trope that asexual people are heartless, asexual people are not capable of experiencing love, asexual people are like robots. If you're asexual, you know what I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But another thing is that if he's Arrow Ace, it really messes up a plot point that well, like, it doesn't mess up any plot points, but it messes up is mostly, if he's aro ace, it really messes up the representation for the ace community, because there are so many Hazbin fans who are probably aromantic, asexual, etc. I myself happen to be on both of those spectrums, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else other than that. And, so basically, when you portray an ace character in a light that is so negative and so stereotypically asexual, like, you know, it just really brings down the light that asexual people are seen in. I already have a hard enough time being asexual because I have been in relationships in my past, and then people think that because I'm asexual that I'm automatically, and I've been in relationships, that I'm faking and that I don't genuinely have asexuality. It was very hard for me to find out that I was asexual and aro ace, but because I was in so many relationships, but I did not realize it until I felt like, wow, all the relationships I was in, I feel like I did not really want to be in them. I felt very much like they weren't right. But I'm in a queer platonic relationship right now, and I feel like that is a lot better for me. It really is better for my personality. It understands me and who I am a lot deeper than romantic relationships. And so, therefore, it feels like, you know, oh, I forgot to draw on my smile. I knew I was forgetting something, but, anyway, yeah. And then I also felt like the song, I felt like the whole Vaggie changing her name thing was really set up to be some kind of really big name change, and then Vaggie, are you kidding me? I mean, I know it's still pronounced Vaggie, but really? Vaggie. You could have done anything else and it would have sounded a lot less, you know, Vaggie. Like, to be honest, I feel like that was a very big payoff that wasn't paid off in a way that was interesting. And I felt like we did see more of heaven, we got some more of its lights, but I feel like heaven is still kind of a big mystery, and I feel like, am I the only one who feels like I am not looking forward to seeing Lilith in any other seasons? I'm personally hoping she stays in the background and I don't get to see any more of her face. I do not like Lilith. I feel like she must be possessed or something, but, like, I feel like if you, what on earth would possess you to leave your husband of, like, thousands of years and your only child and just go up to heaven and be like, hi, I'm gonna sit here while you are suffering, while you almost died to this freaking archangel, while you risk your own life for other people, and I'm just gonna sit here with my freaking mimosa and just be like, bro, freaking Lilith pisses me off so much. But anyway, on a brighter note, I'm trying to convince my parents to take me to yet another convention, so. But anyway, on another subject, I feel like my theories for season 3. I'm gonna talk about that now, because, yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna say anything from season 2 that hasn't already been said by, like, Cinemunch or Alamau or Saber Spark or whatever. But anyway, season 3. Wow. I really hope Radio Apples can. You all knew I was gonna say that, but, I remember watching this hilarious video by Two Dream, who I'm definitely subscribed to. Literally my most liked and viewed thing is a post that I did on their, account. I mean, if that's how you came to me, thank you. But, very funny thing is that I was basically originally posted theory to there about my, theory that, it was like a crack theory that St. Peter was gonna be the villain of season 3. It got like 7,000 likes before I had to take it down because I realized I'd actually, put one of my prescription medications in a photo. This is, and I had to take that down because, that's personal information, but, for funsies, this is just a bottle that I have that's old prescription medication that I just filled with jewels from a necklace because I, ran out of boxes, but that's not insane, right? But yeah, my theories for season 3, Alistair is going to be a villain and Lilith is going to be somewhat of a villain, maybe a minor antagonist. And I feel like Alistair is going to be a very big villain in this season because he's been set up to be. I feel like he's going to try to manipulate Lucifer into seeing Lilith in a different light, and then that might lead to... I don't know, I feel like he's going to try to manipulate Lucifer into seeing him in a different light, and, like, maybe... he's going to try to manipulate Charlie or Lucifer to see Lilith in a different light. Lilith is going to come down, visit the hotel. She's going to be very different, and then there's going to be some kind of big plot point where Alistair manipulates Charlie into making another deal with him or something, and then we're going to get, potentially in that season, we're going to get to see a big battle thing between Alistair and everyone else. And then here's my fun crack theory that I feel like is really funny. Alistair is going to be all cracked down at the end because somebody's going to read into his thoughts and see his past trauma, and we're going to find out why he's so freaking crazy, because you don't just wake up one day and you're like, hi, I'm going to kill everyone. I mean, maybe if you're Nifty, but we know Nifty killed somebody first, so she didn't actually just be born that way. I mean, nobody wakes up out of the womb, I think, and is like, hi, I want to kill everyone I see. No one does that. I feel like that's just not mentally possible, but, maybe it is, and I'm about to be proven wrong, but, anyway, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be some big Hear My Hope type friendship thing with Alistair where Charlie's gonna be like, Alistair, we care about you, and he's gonna be like, nobody cares, there's no friends in hell, and they're just like, I care, or maybe Lucifer is gonna be there, and it's gonna be like Radio Apple moment, and then everyone's gonna be like, we care, it's gonna be some big dumb friendship song, this is gonna be like, I have a very funny mental image of what this is gonna look like. But it's probably not gonna look like that. To be honest, it's not gonna be like, oh no, the world is ending and Alistair is suddenly good. No. Most likely he's gonna be, I'm plotting to kill everyone again. To be honest, I feel like that is something Alistair would do, but... oh my god, that's just a friendship thing. I feel like it's gonna definitely happen. And then, I'm also really, really excited for season 3 because we get to meet Arachnis, and I love the idea of Arachnis' character. Like, learning more about Angel's family is gonna be so interesting. We might even get Husker Dust in that season. I am so excited for season 3 in that context because Angel's family is like a really big unfold dark mystery. We already know Angel's sister Molly is in heaven. As of recently, we know Arachnis is in hell. That's been known for a very long time. We know that Angel killed his father. There is so much that is set up in season 3, and I'm so excited for it. I also really can't wait to see Lute's villain arc. It's going to be super interesting and pretty fun to see Lute change. It would also be really funny if Lute had to be on, like, shoved to the back. Like, I feel like the only thing the last thing I have to say about my complaints for season 2, which is something I forgot to say like 10 minutes ago, is that Angel did not get enough screen time. As you all know, Angel is one of my favorite characters, and I've cosplayed him in the past. In fact, my phone is currently being held up by a wig head that has my Angel Dust wig on it. But yeah, Angel is going to be a main focus of season 3, I hope, and I really hope we get to see more of him because he really deserves to have more than just one episode dedicated to him that's just, oh hey, we're filming a porn. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's all most of my commentary for season 3, except for one thing. I really want Lucifer to have this scene that I've had envisioned in my head for a very long time, and I'm just gonna act it out for you guys really quickly because I find it extremely funny to think about. Also, fun fact, I once acted this scene out with my friends. I accidentally shoved my friend over the corner. So, Staffy Poo over here, I don't have to turn my camera stupid back on, it turns off. Staffy Poo over here in the corner is going to be everyone. I'm going to be Alistair. Simple, okay. Oh, Lilith. Oh, Lucifer, you're back. It's me, Lilith. Lilith, what are you doing here? I'm here to... Oh, no, you don't. I don't have an interest in you anymore, Lilith. In fact, while you were gone, I got a boyfriend. You what? Yeah, and here he is. Boom, chicka boom. That's what I want to happen. I really want that to happen at some point in a future season. I feel like it would be very funny, but it's mostly just another crack theory thing. But yeah, thank you for watching, you guys. Also, I know my heart is dog shit. Anyway, yeah, that was a response to a hate comment. Bye, everyone. Have a good afternoon or evening or whatever time it is at the time you ended up watching this video. See ya!